when you've had a bad day? You know when you've had a bad year? Where you're not in the job you want, you're not in the relationship you want, you don't have the family members that you wish you had. This is the song where we come together on a weeknight, we make something special happen. You're gonna wake the fuck up. I'm so happy to be here. You have no idea. You're gonna sing this with me. came up here going, we're tired. It's been like 4 weeks on tour. And I walked on stage, look, I had a little bit of vodka, just like a dash. Wait, what day of the week is this? Hey, fuck you, I was talking to my band. You don't need to tell me shit. Hold on a second. Matthew, what day is it?
I'm not positive.
Do you not show me on what? What day is it?
I think it's Monday.
Monday. Is it Monday?
Yes.
Hey, I got a fucking case of the Mondays. I got to tell you, like, David doesn't understand the hand gesture and Monday going together. That's what that reaction was. This is me. You've known me since I was 16. I do the jack off symbol a lot. It kind of goes with anything. It's like the word fuck or the word gnarly. They go, like, you could use it a lot of different ways. It's the same thing. It's sign language. This means the world needs to feed the hungry. It's like something like that. This is the deal. Okay, this is where the shit gets serious. They came out on a Monday night. They have jobs. They're in Texas. Listen, we get you. We see you. You all work at barbecue places and shit. We get it. What? Did you like the barbecue joke?
I did. I'm quite hungry right now. But
what?
You mentioned vodka, and I just want you to tell these lovely people what you learned about drinking vodka while jumping up and down to punk rock music.
That was okay. So this is an issue. I was trying to hydrate with some vodka backstage. And shit went wrong, and what Alon is referring to was I did some hamstring stretches, I did some testicle stretches, and then I drank some vodka and I jumped up and down, and the fucking vodka went into my sinus, because it came up like this shit, it fucking burns. Do not do that, ever.
I think that's why you sound so good tonight, though.
It's the reason I sound good. I don't sound good because I've been doing this for a long time. I sound good because vodka shredded my sinus. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We need to warn them about the next song because they're not aware of what happened. So, if you guys give me 30 seconds, is that cool? 30 seconds? Don't time it, David. I saw you looking at the time. Apple Watch. This guy has a knife on his belt, a Harley Davidson, but you have an Apple Watch, and it all clashes. Hey, don't you laugh at him, he'll fuck you up. Okay, there's a very secretive... Oh, are you guys comfortable, you motherfuckers sitting down? Jesus Christ. I hope you're comfortable.
They really do look so happy with drinks and seats and friends.
Why don't you lay back and take off your pants and just fucking call it a day?
Order a pizza, get food.
How about I do what you're doing? I just lay down like this. But this is a great fucking show. Okay, I'll talk to the people standing up, and for the ones standing up, I love you. Thank you. Okay, now listen. There was a very secretive government agency that came out to see us a few days ago, and there's an issue. This is serious, so shut the fuck up. They came out, a bunch of black cars. They were, remember the sirens? The guys with the fucking guns and bulletproof vests. They came out and they said, listen, we know what you're doing. And I said, I know you know what I'm doing. And then they said, there's a song that you play, and that song has a frequency, a mathematical frequency that works its way from the instruments into the crowd and through the vagina, and it will vibrate the ovaries and you will become pregnant. The song goes like this. God damn it. God, we're so good tonight. We are so good. Alon, you're doing shit on the drums that you never did in Nine Inch Nails. You only did with Angels, and I noticed that. Now, Trent has given you a lot of license to be the phenom that you are, but in Angels, I see you like with a light burning in your soul. They feel you. They feel the way you shred those drum skins. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna call up Trent tonight and just let him know how good you're doing. Just let him know. Alon likes to play for the dark and the light. It's like both sides of the force. Hey, Matthew.
Yeah.
There is shit that you're doing on the bass guitar that Flea from the Chili Peppers is like, that guy's fucking great. Flea, I'm telling you, I bet you I got a message on my voicemail that's like, hey, he's fucking setting that fretboard on fire. He's slapping. He'll slap that shit right into your vas deferens. David James, we grew up together. Punk rock hero. You're bringing that hardcore spirit of unity and strength to the show. The kids fucking feel it. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make up a song on the spot. This is not a song. We're just gonna make it up. We're gonna completely make up a brand new fucking song. It's gonna be, oh, are you guys sitting down? Good. I hope you're fucking comfortable, you fucking lazy pricks. God damn it. Yes, I'm just saying shit. We're gonna make up a song and it's about the state of the world, okay? I will make up words about the state of the world. I want you guys to play whatever you want. Whatever you want. Let's just make up a song. And it's gotta be about the current state of the world. Let's do it, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chaos in my mind, I'm dreaming of that wall. Not feeling that you get when the disputes corrupt and we're running out of luck. Got everyone's drop, tripping back in the night. Walk out back of the room, like dancing with eyes like fire guys notice that when you came to the show that we had a check to make sure you weren't carrying the virus known as herpes? The herpes virus is out of fucking control, and so we were checking the herpes vaccination cards. And a few of you, we had to do an anal swab to make sure you didn't have gonorrhea. Wait, no one's here to laugh at my joke. You guys can laugh at my joke. We just needed to make sure that if you had rhea, if it was gonorrhea or dia, we weren't sure. Charlie, my good joke. Thank you, Charlie. Colton, my good. My two road crew members. Okay, I'm going to tell you a serious story. Did you like the joke about rhea? Okay, these motherfuckers. Can you put him on? Listen, my monitor engineer, I need to have a conversation. When I said, do they have rhea, gonorrhea, or dia?
It was good.
It was good, right?
It was actually good. You got me on that one.
Did you laugh?
I did. I thought it was going to be bad. I fucked up. I thought it was going to be bad. It was really good.
Every night, I could see you, like, rolling the dice, not sure. Hey, I'm not sure what I'm going to say.
There's nights that I cringe.
Do you cringe?
Yeah, kind of like David then.
Do you know, did you see when I said some shit the other night where they got a band sit down like, Tom, you can't say that shit? There was some shit that I said. It's fucking, I mean, this was some bad shit. I don't know what I do. I do what God tells me to do. Okay. Okay, but I appreciate you backing me up.
I appreciate you and you're doing great jokes, man.
And if I ever say something that's really fucked up, but it's still funny, you might be the only dude that laughs at it, so make sure you let me know that there's at least you laughing.
At least give you a thumbs up.
Okay, take off your clothes, get in my bunk. I'm gonna come see you afterwards. Okay. So, a few years ago, for the serious part, when Alon, our drummer, first joined the band, we wrote a record called The Dreamwalker. Okay? Now, the first song that we wrote, normally when you write a song, it's like verse, chorus, verse, chorus. On this song, I was trying to do something different. I wanted to write like all these words and have the chorus hit only at the end. But I was in like a really weird spot because normally when I write like an Angels and Airwaves song, like we stand for, like there's this whole idea behind this is an art project to like help people feel better about who they are and like where they're going and what the world's all about. And on this song, I didn't feel that. And the reason I didn't feel that was because my dad just got diagnosed with cancer. So to give you an idea, like I was sitting in the hospital room and there's like my dad and then there's like me and then there's this doctor and the doctor was like, we're gonna hit you with this chemotherapy, and then we're gonna hit it with this chemotherapy, and we're gonna fucking attack strong. We're gonna give it everything we got. My dad wasn't buying it. And he goes, excuse me, doc. Like, what do you mean? And the doctor, he took a breath and he goes, you have 18 months. Now, have you guys ever been like in an elevator on a high rise where that elevator shoots straight down? It goes fucking fast and your stomach drops and that adrenaline goes through you, or an airplane where you hit that turbulence and you're like, oh shit. That's the feeling I had. But added to that, everything got blurry. It got blurry because this was no joke. Like, this doctor in this little 8 by 8 foot room was like, you are going to die in a few months. And I'm sitting there as the son, my dad, I'm going, this is not fucking happening. So he didn't last 18 months. He lasted about 6 months. And on the day that he died, he was in like a bed at like hospice, and they had him full of morphine because the pain was like crazy. And I was so exhausted. I was like so tired. I was like, fuck, I can't change this shit, but I just need a break. So I went home and I fall asleep. At like 3 in the morning, I wake up and I get this like feeling of like extreme electricity or like a drug. This burst of like energy. I seriously sit up and all the hair on my arms and my neck and the goosebumps, they were, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I did not understand it. It was so fucking strong. This is a true story. So I'm sitting it was pitch black, but it was 3 in the morning, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I remember looking in the dark room, but there was a light, just like this fucking light over here. And I put my hands up, and I was like, what is this shit? And right at that moment, where I was blocking my eyes from a light, swear to God, this is how it went. I was like blocking my phone on my fucking nightstand buzzes. So I look over, and on my phone, I got a text. This is your dad just died. So I grab the phone and I call my sister Carrie. And I call Carrie. She answers the fucking phone at 3 a.m. And I go, what are you doing right now? And she goes, I don't know what's going on. I feel weird. I feel like I'm on drugs. I feel like something's odd. I don't understand what's happening. And she goes, I will never forget this. This is the craziest shit. She goes, I feel like there's a hug. I feel like I'm being like hugged. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. This shit's emotional. I'm stronger. Okay. Well, in any case, you know what I told her? This shit's hard. I tell this every night. It's fucking hard. So I tell my sister, I go, you know what just fucking happened? And she goes, what's going on? And I go, Dad just died. And his soul went straight through me and went fucking straight through you, and that's why you're awake, and that's why we feel this, you know? And I get in my truck, and I race, it's a Ford truck, and I race to that house, and it's not a Japanese truck or some shit, it's an American Ford truck, okay? And I get to the house, and the hospice nurse and my dad's wife were like, do you want to go see your father? You want to go see him in the back room? He's back there. And I said, fuck you, no, he's not back there. That's like just a fucking body. He's gone. And I felt something that changed my fucking life. So then I went to the funeral. Then there was like 200 people. And I was like, you don't know what's on the other side. But I am telling you that I felt something so strong. It's so insanely supernatural that I don't know how to explain it to people. And you might have all met somebody that saw something or felt something, and you're like, hey, you're my friend, or you're my family member, and I trust you, but I don't fucking know what you felt, and so I'm gonna laugh at you and make jokes about it, but it's cool, I believe you, whatever. I am telling you, if you can trust me, I felt for a few seconds something on the other side that was insanely powerful. And it was beautiful, and it was like the most endless amount of love and energy I've ever felt in my life. So you know what I did? I go back to the studio. And remember that song? Do you remember I was telling you when Alon joined the band? And I was pissed, and I was like sad, and I was writing all these words, that I was cynical, that I don't know what happens when we die, that I don't know if there's anything good. Well, I grabbed that song off the shelf, and I had a fucking chorus for the ending. Oh my God, I had a chorus. And I changed the words and I wrote this thing at the end. That there is something beautiful. And no matter what you go through, no matter how much pain you have, You fall in love and you get married, you have kids, but you always feel like you're kind of alone, and your journey is through this world, and you're like all by yourself. It's not the truth. That's like a fake thing, so you can learn lessons, and you can take that, and you can pass it on to other people. Whenever you feel like you're lost and you're fucking done, it's not the truth. There's something beautiful at the other side. I want you to know that everything will be okay. I felt it. So, this is like that point where like I would be like, hey, this song is for my dad. It's not. He doesn't give a I don't know. Wherever he is, he doesn't care about that. This song is for you guys. And this song is called Tunnels, and it goes like this. Without devotion, things were all asleep at the wheel, asleep and so surrounded by what we feel in a bad dream. On the road, pulled through the ocean. that shit. Hey, there's an issue. Whenever my hat's on backward, my hands with the guitar, hey, shut up, I'm talking to my bandmates. You know what? Fuck you guys. I can put my microphone like this.
Very, very cool.
So when my hat is like this, I put the guitar on, and the other night, this part hit me in the face so hard, but the lights went off, and I was hoping to God none of those fuckers saw it. Because it almost knocked me out. What if I knocked myself
Dude,
out?
I did that. I hit myself in the head with the bass that night so hard when the lights came back up. I was like, my eyes were blurred.
We gotta be careful.
It's dangerous up here.
It's fucking dangerous. We're like Navy SEAls. Exactly. We're
Just like Navy SEAls.
David has no mic, so I'm going to speak for the two of us. We have not injured ourselves.
You've never injured you. You've never hit yourself with your fucking drumstick ever?
That's a different question.
Yeah.
I didn't hit myself with my drum set, which
On
is a
purpose.
different
I'm talking
question.
about on purpose. You just bang yourself in the head on purpose.
Never.
David, have you ever hurt yourself? So this is just Matt and I, like we're fucking stupid fuckers. What's wrong with this?
I mean, is there anything wrong with us?
Nothing is. You know what that tells me? That you and I do shit that no other band members do. And you and I are on a whole different frequency. It's fucking insane what we do.
When you share a bunk, you're bound to get injured.
Okay, this is the deal. This is if I had like a fucking lamp, like an Aladdin lamp, and I rubbed that shit the way I rub my dick, I would bring out a genie, and I would ask the genie, you know what, one of the questions I would ask? Why are all these fuckers staring at us?
I thought you wanted to second that Rubano.
I want another exact guy of me right here.
Okay, let's play a song. It's called It Squirts. bad for Houston. You guys, all day long, you guys work on the oil rigs, pumping oil out of the ground. Every single one of you is covered in oil. I see it. Got oily skin. Got just oil dripping all over your dick and stuff. I feel bad for you. We noticed it. We pulled into town and everyone's covered in oil.
We did a lot of research and we carefully studied every city we've been to, and that's what we figured out.
We figured out?
Yeah.
It's what we do.
That's what we do.
I remember when we pulled in early this morning, Matt, you rolled out of your bunk on the bus and you said, I feel so bad for the Houstonians because they're covered in oil.
That's exactly. I said that, poured myself a cup of coffee, shed some tears, and just got ready to do this.
I remember that you went down to the grocery store and you bought some degreaser.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to put degreaser on every buddy from Houston to get the oil off their body.
The ivory soap.
I don't know why I'm doing so fucking funny. This is the stupidest joke, but I fucking love it. Bring it to him. Fuck you. Okay, hold on. Have you guys ever been sad? We've noticed there's some hot fucking baby birdies here from Houston. The ladies are fucking off the hook. And we want to apologize to the guys in the audience because when we sing the next couple songs, it's not to the dudes, it's to the hot fucking birdies from Houston. We did not join a band to impress the dudes of Houston, but we did join a band to impress the girls. That's for fucking, fuck yeah. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep tonight. I need somebody always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. As I stare, I counted. Went all the spiders, catching things and eating their insides. Like indecision to call you. And hear your voice of treason. You come home and stop his pain tonight. Stop his pain tonight. will take that from you. But in return, I offer my heart and my faith, and I shall let them know who you really are. So hand me my battle axe. And take off your mask. Let your hair down. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ is here. I get it. It's a lot for you guys to handle. Jesus is our guitar tech, and I get it. It's a lot for you guys. It's not a lot for us because we know what we do, and we're fucking great at what we do. Now listen, there's a lot of bands that are trying to write lyrics, and they try to write them poetically. Like they want to say something important. So instead of saying, like, they went to the store and bought an apple, they will say, I rode the wave of life and bought the fruit of a tree from the book of Genesis. Whatever the fuck they say. This song, I wanted to write a song that was super matter of fact. Like, no poetry. This is how it went down. I was in high school. I got kicked out of high school because I was cool and I was a skateboarder and a punk rocker. And I go to the new high school. I knew 2 other skateboarders there. One of the dudes that I knew, his name was Kerry Key. Kerry was a guy. He was a really good friend of David and mine. And he comes up to me, he's like, she's my girlfriend. And I'm there. It was the second day of this new high school. This girl comes up. She goes, hey, I hear you're trying to start a punk rock band. You should meet my brother. He plays bass guitar. His name is Mark. Well, if you were paying attention to the news, Mark came down with stage 4 cancer this year. But fuck you, he beat it and it's fucking gone. And that shit is a miracle. And I'm so happy for him. So what you are going to do on this weeknight is wake the fuck up and we're gonna celebrate Mark on the next song. It's called Ride a Spring.
I've looked all day
with this idea that it's fucking cool to be a good person. It's fucking cool to have empathy. It's fucking cool to have compassion. And it's fucking cool to make the world a better place, starting with yourself, and sing something different. Have a good night. We'll see you soon.